Wang is an entrepreneur and adventurer. He's well-traveled, having visited more than 100 countries in the past few years alone. In fact, he met and selected his fellow FRAM2 crew members while living in Svalbard, the far north Norwegian archipelago.
Vehicle Commander Jannicke Mikkelsen is a Norwegian director and cinematographer specializing in immersive technologies like virtual reality and 3D, and the first Norwegian astronaut, female Norwegian astronaut.
Australian Eric Phillips is FRAM2's mission specialist and medical officer. He is a professional polar adventurer and guide, having spent most of his adult life in the polar regions.
Germany's Rabia Roga is FRAM2's mission pilot and will oversee research activities on board. Rabia is an electrical engineer and robotics researcher from Berlin who, on this flight, will become Germany's first female astronaut.
I am that person that you meet in a really remote area carrying a film camera and a really heavy backpack full of camera equipment. That is me.
Right now, I'm pursuing a PhD in Arctic robotics. So I give brains to autonomous boats in the Arctic, which basically means my background is research.
I work as a polar adventurer and guide. That essentially means that I'm taking myself and small teams, often customers, on expeditions typically to the North and South Poles.
I have dreaming about space stuff for quite some time, and even as young as in my teenagers, I spent so much time follow the missions, trying to calculate the orbit, trajectory, and pay very close attention, like what's going on different online forums.
As a kid, I actually spent 5 years learning how to walk again and how to reuse my motor skills, like learning to walk, learning to run, learning to jump. And in that time period, I became space obsessed, and they were photographing the planet in 3D. I thought that was really cool.
Project that tied me most to space was leading a student satellite project, which was my heart and soul. It is funny because I'm going to launch before the satellite. So I look forward to seeing it come after me, I guess.
Looking back historically at how we all came together, we had this polar connection. We all have a connection to an archipelago of islands that is set in the Arctic Ocean called Svalbard.
I spent quite some time on Svalbard, the northernmost city or town one can live in and work from. Every crew have a certain connection to Svalbard.
Jannicke currently lives there, Chun has been there, Rabia and Chun have both joined me on expeditions there. So we kind of have this connective tissue, if you like. But it so happens that we're all bringing things into this mission that are critical. We will be doing something that is quintessential to humans and that is seeing things with our own eyes.
Yeah, the FRAM2 mission is like my baby. I planned and designed everything. I made a proposal. I think this is one of my life goals.